Hi, I recently installed a new Pentair IntelliChlor IC40 and I'm having some issues getting it to work properly. The filter is working fine. I made sure the flow is pointing in the right direction, but I am still getting a red light on the flow indicator showing no flow. I backwashed and still nothing. Additionally, it is reading very high salt 9100 with lights blinking, but a manual read shows my salt level at 3000. I don't know what the issue is, but it doesn't seem to be reading properly. Any suggestions?
Okay, I think the first place to start on this is, where did you get this unit from? If it was purchased on the internet, what I would suggest you do is attempt to find the manufacturer date when it was manufactured. That could be an issue. There was a run at some point where flow switches didn't work properly. There's a whole subculture online of remanufacturing that people don't really know about, which you again run the risk of all kinds of things happening. And the guys that are remanufacturing are doing a really good job replacing the components that they need to. Doesn't mean this one didn't slip through. If it's a brand new unit from the manufacturer directly and you know it came from the manufacturer, you could have a faulty unit itself. That's not the end of the world. That's happened before. But it could also be in your board, your control board that's talking to the unit itself. So not only could it be the cell system, it's the cell unit itself, it could be the board that talks to the unit that's not being able, that's not communicating properly. But if it was an internet purchase, I would look at the date first, then I would look at some other things in terms of, how, if you get a date, you can figure out how new or old this thing is, if it had been remanufactured. The difficulty with buying online, and we all buy online today because it's so convenient, is there's all kinds of warranty issues with that, so it may not be so easily to warranty. But there's a whole myriad of things that it can be, and it's likely nothing that you're doing wrong because it's a fairly plug-and-play system. There's not much to it, but I need to know more on all of those things to be able to make a real proper diagnosis.